Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Koala English Podcast. I'm Anthony. How are you today?
Hi, everyone. I'm Samantha. I'm doing well, thank you. And I'm really glad you chose to spend this time with us.
As you're listening right now, take a moment to notice how you're feeling.
Maybe you're relaxing at home. Maybe you're walking somewhere familiar. Or maybe you've paused for a quiet break in your day.
In today's episode, we won't rush through ideas.
We'll have a gentle, thoughtful conversation, the kind people have when they talk about something meaningful.
Today, we're talking about Lunar New Year.
A time that carries memory, tradition, and emotion for many people.
We'll use everyday English.
Natural sentences that people really use when they talk about life and culture.
You don't need to understand everything.
Just listen slowly and let the meaning come to you in its own time.
Let's begin. Let's start with the basics, but take our time. What is Lunar New Year?
Lunar New Year is a New Year celebration that follows the lunar calendar, which is based on the movement of the moon.
So when we say lunar, we're talking about a different way of understanding time.
Yes, instead of following the sun and fixed dates, this calendar follows natural cycles that people observed for thousands of years.
Many people ask if Lunar New Year is the same as Chinese New Year.
They're closely connected, but Lunar New Year is a broader idea that includes many cultures.
So it's something shared.
Shared in meaning and spirit, even though each place celebrates it differently.
And it's not just one single day.
No, for many families, it's a long period of preparation, reunion, and rest, sometimes lasting more than a week.
It almost feels like a season.
Yes, a season of transition from one year into the next.
Where does Lunar New Year come from?
It comes from ancient times, when people lived closely with nature and depended on farming.
So understanding the land and the sky was essential.
Exactly. People watched the moon, the weather, and the changing seasons to decide when to plant, harvest, and rest.
And the New Year marked an important turning point.
Yes, it marked the end of winter and hardship and the beginning of new life and possibility.
That's why hope feels so connected to this time.
Very much so. Lunar New Year is about leaving the past behind and welcoming a new cycle with optimism.
There are also old stories passed down through generations.
Yes, stories like the legend of the monster Nian helped people explain fear and protection.
And those stories shaped traditions.
They did. Fireworks, loud sounds, and bright red colors all come from the idea of pushing away bad things and welcoming safety.
even if people don't believe the stories today.
The traditions still carry the feeling behind them.
Which countries celebrate Lunar New Year?
Many do. China, Vietnam, and Korea are well-known examples, each with its own customs and name for the holiday.
Like Tet in Vietnam and Solal in Korea.
Yes, different names, different foods, different rituals, but very similar meanings.
And celebrations aren't limited to Asia.
Not at all. Wherever people from these cultures live, Lunar New Year travels with them.
So cities around the world join in.
Yes, with parades, festivals, music, performances, and shared meals that bring communities together.
Do they all celebrate on exactly the same day?
Usually the same lunar date, but time zones mean the moment arrives at different local times.
The same moon, but different clocks.
Exactly.
Many learners find the changing date confusing.
That's understandable.
So, why does Lunar New Year move every year?
Because the lunar calendar follows the moon's cycles, which don't align perfectly with the solar calendar we use every day.
So, the two calendars slowly move apart?
Yes. That's why Lunar New Year usually falls sometime between late January and mid-February.
It might feel unpredictable at first.
But there's a clear rhythm once you understand the system.
What do people usually do before Lunar New Year arrives?
Preparation becomes a big part of daily life.
Often starting with cleaning.
Yes, cleaning the home symbolizes clearing away old problems, worries, and bad luck.
So it's more than housework.
It's emotional preparation, too, a way of letting go of the past year.
What else do people prepare?
They shop for special food, gifts, decorations, and new clothes. And many also plan long trips home.
Because family time is central.
Yes, reuniting with family is one of the most important parts of Lunar New Year.
Food seems to carry a lot of meaning during this time.
It really does. Food brings people together and expresses wishes without using words.
So dishes are chosen carefully.
Yes, many dishes symbolize health, luck, wealth, and unity.
Even though the dishes differ by culture.
The intention behind them is shared.
And the main meal is often the heart of the celebration.
Especially the meal where everyone sits together and shares the start of the new year.
What about clothing during Lunar New Year?
Many people choose to wear new clothes as a symbol of a clean and hopeful beginning.
And colors matter?
Yes, red is very popular because it represents happiness, energy, and protection.
Are there strict rules?
That depends on family and culture. Some people follow tradition closely, others express it more freely.
How is Lunar New Year different for adults and children?
Adults often feel responsibility, planning, cooking, hosting, and caring for others.
While children feel excitement.
Yes, they enjoy new clothes, special food, and receiving lucky money as a blessing.
But long days can be tiring.
For children and adults alike.
What do people experience outside during Lunar New Year?
Bright fireworks, lively parades, and traditional performances.
Like lion and dragon dances.
Yes, these activities bring energy, movement, and joy into public spaces.
And fireworks have a deeper meaning.
They symbolize clearing away bad luck and welcoming a bright, fortunate year.
Why do so many places close during this time?
Because Lunar New Year is a pause in daily life.
A pause for work.
So people can focus on family, rest, and tradition.
That's why planning ahead matters.
Yes, preparation helps the holiday feel peaceful rather than stressful.
How do people usually feel during Lunar New Year?
Many feel warmth, connection, and hope.
But there can also be pressure.
Yes, expectations, travel, and family responsibilities can feel heavy.
So emotions mix together.
And that mix is completely normal.
What does Lunar New Year mean to you personally?
For me, it means resetting life gently, without forcing change.
Starting again with intention.
Yes, with care, kindness, and awareness.
Okay, everyone. Let's do a quick review of some useful words and phrases from today.
Sure. First, the word lunar. It means connected to the moon.
And when we say lunar calendar, we mean a calendar that follows the moon's cycles, not the sun.
Right. And we also used the word tradition. That's something people do again and again over many years.
And reunion is when you meet your family again after time apart.
We also said symbolize. That means to represent an idea, like how new clothes can represent a fresh start.
And we talked about lucky money. In some families, adults give money to children as a blessing for the new year.
Yes, and decorations are the things people put up to make a place feel festive and special.
And one more useful idea was plan ahead. It means you prepare early before things get busy or close.
Now let's practice a few natural sentences people really use.
You can say, it's a time for family.
Or, it marks a fresh start.
You can also say, people travel back to their hometown.
And everything slows down during this time.
If someone asks about the date, you can say the date changes every year.
And the reason is simple. It depends on the lunar calendar.
Today, we talked about what Lunar New Year is and where it comes from.
We explored traditions, food, celebrations, emotions, and meaning.
And we used simple English to talk about something deeply cultural.
Slowly and naturally. Lunar New Year reminds us that life moves in cycles, and every cycle gives us a chance to begin again. As you finish listening, think about the food you remember, the sounds and colors that stay with you, and the people who make this time meaningful. Before we say goodbye, let's talk about one special part of Lunar New Year.
The animal year.
You might hear people say, "It's the year of the dragon," or "I was born in the year of the rabbit."
So why do we use animals to name the year?
In many lunar traditions, time moves in a repeating cycle.
This cycle uses 12 animals to help people remember the years and talk about them in a more personal way.
Each animal is also connected with certain qualities.
Not strict rules, but ideas people enjoy reflecting on.
Let's go through them gently.
The rat is often connected with intelligence and quick thinking. People say rat years are about finding smart solutions.
The ox represents patience and hard work.
Ox years are often seen as steady and reliable.
The tiger is linked to courage and confidence.
Tiger years can feel energetic and full of change.
The rabbit represents kindness and calmness.
Rabbit years are often described as peaceful and healing.
The dragon is very special in many cultures. Dragon years are connected with strength, confidence, and good fortune.
The snake is linked to wisdom and careful thinking. Snake years often encourage reflection and intuition.
The horse represents movement and independence.
Horse years are often busy and fast-paced.
The goat is connected with creativity and gentleness.
Goat years can feel emotional and caring.
The monkey represents curiosity and playfulness.
Monkey years are often clever and full of surprises.
The rooster is linked to honesty and organization. Rooster years are about speaking clearly and being responsible.
The dog represents loyalty and fairness. Dog years are often caring and protective.
And finally, the pig is connected with generosity and enjoyment of life.
Pig years are often warm and comfortable.
12 animals.
12 years.
And then the cycle begins again.
Some people enjoy these meanings in a light and playful way.
Others take them more seriously, as part of culture, family, and tradition.
But either way, they remind us that time moves in cycles.
And that Lunar New Year is not only about a new date.
It's about a new chance.
A chance to reset.
To reconnect.
And to wish good things for the people we love. Thank you for spending this quiet time with us today. Thank you for listening and reflecting with us.
Thank you for listening slowly and for letting the ideas settle gently in your mind.
We hope this feeling stays with you after the episode ends.
If this episode helped you even a little, please like and subscribe to the Koala English Podcast channel.
You can also share this episode with someone who enjoys calm conversations and learning English slowly.
And if you feel comfortable, leave a comment. What is your animal year? And what do you hope for in the new year?
We love reading your stories and learning from your experiences.
Thank you for being here with us.
We'll see you next time on the Koala English Podcast.
Bye, everyone.